Ladies and gentlemen, I am sad to report that our state of the nation is not good. So yes, if you dey hear me say I am sad to report that our state of the nation is not good there. Yes, I'm just quoting from His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, the President of the Republic of Ghana. Yes. So that be the first statement where he can make, yes, as his address towards the nation yesterday. Yes. The Sona 2025. Yes, the State of the Nation's address. And yesterday, your man came. He spoke on a lot of things concerning what the state of our country. We can't talk about some of them. We know if we talk about everything. Just we can't touch on a few. But yes, if this is your first time, don't forget to subscribe, put us on post notification so that you always be notified. Anytime we post any content on our very platform. So yes, the first thing I'd like to talk about is like he made a statement about the people with disabilities where he said those who get disabilities, no, yes, it will be free tertiary for them. And persons with disabilities will pay no fees in tertiary institutions. Yes, just quoting from what His Excellency. So as I see this post, I say no, make I go read some comments. I go down and I see say somebody they talk say somebody they ask say so Stone Boy no go they pay fees anymore. And hey, like when are we going to be serious in this country? Make I not talk plenty. Yes. But that be the person in your opinion. He's just asking. So someone like Stoneboy who is wealthy, but is Stoneboy still disabled? Nah. I think he has treated that. So what sort of nonsense question is that? Okay. Then the next thing he said was that yes, and yes, about the first point where he said persons with disabilities will pay no fees in tertiary institutions. To me, that's very thoughtful of him and what his government. It makes sense. Yes, because those with disabilities, they find it difficult, to like do certain kind of like domestic work to gain themselves income then starts. So he's saying he's going to give them free tertiary level, no. It makes sense. He also said, I'll fix the economic crisis confronting our country and reset it on the path of growth and what prosperity. Yes. So he said that right where the economy there, I say, but he dey promise we say or he dey pledge say before he go left office he's going to fix all the economic crisis and put our economy on what the path of growth and prosperity. Obi bɛka sɛ aban papa n'aba, but yes, these are just mere words for now. Let's see what happens. And then what? I think make us see. We will soon implement a 20% allowance for teachers who serve in rural schools. Beautiful. Nah, that'd be beautiful. And yes, once again, these are just mere words for now. These are just mere rhetorics for now. And so what? They are being implemented. So yes, he said they will give teachers where the rural areas 20% allowance. Now, once again, clap for them, clap for them. That was very thoughtful, and that's a very good point because nowadays, like all the teachers, to me, it shouldn't just be teachers. They should try to include health workers as well. Yes, that's just my opinion. They should try to include health workers as well. Since people posted in these areas like find it difficult, like even some of them they even post them and like they don't feel like going because Charlie, baby, I want me actually there. It be some way, you understand. But he's saying he's going to give them 20% allowance. It will ginger or motivate some of them to be like willing. Money there, yes, money is money. It will ginger some of them to like be willing to be even posted in some of these areas to go and mentor the kids there. You understand? Yes, it makes sense. Once again, these are just mere rhetorics for now. Let's see what happens in the future. He also said that new schools should be built. That no new schools should be built without teachers' accommodation. Once again, yes, and shouldn't just be just schools only, even health, some of the health facilities there they should try to include accommodation to them to be able to accommodate the nurses there, because it's usually sad for a teacher who is just like 1,002 or within 2,000 to be posted in like an area where he has no neighbor, where he has no relatives there, and the teacher has to go there, still use that amount of 2,000 that he's just earning as a salary to rent or pay his rent. Yes, it's usually sad. But right away, them say any school where they can build, no, they go include accommodation to be able to accommodate the number of teachers that will be posted, or that will be like in such schools. It'd be beautiful to me. It makes sense. Once again, these are just mere rhetorics. Let's see what happens. Make us see. They also said they are going to introduce short military training as part of their NSS. We will introduce short military training as part of our national service scheme. This part, see, I read this part over and over, like still now I know they understand. I know they understand how this is going to come about. So yes, the NDC or the people will like you they understand this kind or this part of what's in statements, or in address. Yes, I want to understand how is this going to be possible, or how is this military training like to you? Because me, they understand. So explain to me in the comment section. Let me see what you think about what the state of the nation address concerning the NSS military short training. Media, I know they understand them. I read them over and over. So I mean, so explain to me in the comment section. Yes. So these are just the very few things that His Excellency John Dramani Mahama spoke about during his SONA yesterday. These are some of the policies he said you implement. He said they are going to build. They are no longer going to build schools without accommodations. Yes, let me say that clear. And they are going to introduce 20% allowance for teachers who serve in rural areas. Yes, which they make sense. It makes sense to me. It's beautiful. And he also said that persons living with disabilities will pay no fees into tertiary institutions or in tertiary institutions, which also they make sense to me. Then the last one we spoke about was that he said he was going to fix the economic crisis confronting our country and reset it on the path of growth and prosperity. And yes, let's not forget, he said he has also declared he has ordered that those people who are involved in the NSS scandal to be declared wanted. I mean wanted. In fact, they have to even do billboards like to put their images because they are wanted, not just by like organizations. They are wanted by the whole nation. And see, if you know you are involved in the NSS scandal now, yes, you are currently one. And if you, for those of you who don't know what is happening, yes, it is believed that there are about 81,000 ghost names that were being paid during the NPP government. About 81,000 ghost names in the NSS scheme or in the NSS that were being paid every month. They were being paid monthly. About 81,000 ghost names. People will know they survive. I'm a Saman Krada. So yes, he said he has declared those people wanted. So yes, that be the State of Nation address from His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Currently, within this week now, definitely the Parliament is going to debate on the SONA. We'll bring you more updates, yes, as to what is going on. But let's not forget, the President is just 51 days in Parliament, 51 days in office. So we can't, for now, we know go fit judge him. To me personally, I feel like no, we know go fit judge. It's just 51 days. Let's give him some number of time. To me, like maybe 3 months. Not high. I shall say judgments. So those of you being judgmental for now, I see something wrong with it. Yes, and for those of you also, for those party members who also feel like we criticizing the government, is we praying for the downfall of the government, bro. It makes sense. Yes, it's not like we are praying for the downfall of the government. We are just like pinpointing like loopholes. But like I said, judging the government, like starting to judge the government just within 51 days now, bro, they make sense. Let's give them some ample time. Let's see what they have for us. Yes, they promised a lot of things, and we all can testify that those things that they promised that they are going to do within these 51 days or 50 days, yes. And yes, one thing he also spoke about was about the power crisis or the electricity crisis, yes, which we all term as doom. So he said the doom so there, it be one thing way like you want like it can't solve. No be say they can't maintain it can't solve them completely. Because yes, check like the past government there, plenty debts they way like them no pay. But in there they can't clear all those debts just to make sure say like power will be stabilized throughout the whole country. Yes, and the whole country in light. But me like the doom so they check like more times they are crowded because we know share that they experience something like that. But yes, he say they can't fix because and I'm saying they are crowded because sometimes you go to Twitter, you see this Accra boys complain about like this doom sort and like we don't in the know we are like you are people serious what's happening. But yes, we say them just they complain, it they happen to them. But His Excellency said they can't fix them. So let's see what happens. Yes, this is the critical. And if this is the first time, like I said, don't forget to subscribe, put us on post notification. It is very, very important. Don't just watch the video. Like, share, subscribe. You understand? Introduce us to some of your friends. Bring them on board. Let's run this shit together. We are out.